in fact, even just as you're talking about everybody's job, it really does touch everyone. And so much of this is about human capital and talent.
Right.
And, do you, I don't know, do you have kind of a take on how all of this GRC stuff is tying into or ought to tie into human capital management, talent management, and the like?
Right. Well, specifically at the network, we focus on the corporate compliance side, right? We really focus on driving that ethical culture, driving that level of integrity, in the organization. And when I think about it from that perspective of the GRC landscape, and I think about sort of the ethics and compliance point of view, I really think that it's inevitable and that it really is a great strategy for organizations to start thinking about how this aspect of employee behavior really melds up with human capital management. We see a lot of talk out there these days about developing talent, about talent management. You see a big wave this last year of focus around talent analytics. People are talking about, how do I drive more ROI out of the employees that I have? How do I know that they're performing? How do I know that I'm helping them perform better in the future? And we think about all the things that really touch the employee performance aspect, but these really don't touch the employee risk aspect, which we all talk about in the GRC world as sort of employees are your biggest risk, right? These are sort of behaviors out there that we can influence but we can't control necessarily. And when you think about employee risk, I think it's a great sort of other side of the coin to think about when you think about talent management, is that you've got performance and you also have risk at the same time.
Yeah, it's interesting when you read in the news that a company did something. The company didn't do a darn thing.
Right.
A person did.
Yeah.
So somebody in the company did something,
Right.
either by mistake, on purpose, and whatever, if it's in the news, 9 times out of 10 going to be something bad.
Right.
So, so a human being is really who did something, not this abstract notion of the company.